So the last time I checked, which was around 2 days ago, the average clothing size in America is between 16 and 18. It used to be 14. And in Canada, the average clothing size is between 14 and 16. It's not a good thing. I think this is a reflection on the decline of health in North America. And I truly believe that part of the reason is from the current body positivity movement, which is what I want to talk about today. Before I get into it, I just want to make it clear that yes, some people are overweight or underweight due to medical conditions, something maybe they're born with, or disabilities that limit their mobility. But these people, I consider them in a separate category since it's medical. But the people I'm talking about today are the able-bodied people who deliberately make bad lifestyle choices and the current body positivity movement. So originally, this movement was about accepting disabilities, accepting stretch marks, cellulite, and different shapes in bone structures, right? Not for encouraging fat people who choose to be lazy to stay the way they are. It used to be self-love, not self-neglect. I'm all for having a broad view on different body types, shapes, and sizes, as long as it's healthy. But the biggest problem with the current body positivity movement is that there's no balance anymore. It has shifted into this blind acceptance, saying eat whatever you want blindly. I mean, to an extent it's true, but there's gotta be a balance. Your body is your engine, and food is fuel. So you want to fuel your engine with good fuel. And on top of that, you see these people, these overweight, obese women promoting body positivity, like Virgie Tovar, for example. Is that her name? Hold on. The girl from San Francisco who's like, I think healthy is a choice. Yes, that's her name. This bitch.
No one has to be healthy.
T.
No, right? Like,
T.
I mean,
Don't you want to be healthy for yourself? Like, don't we want the people around us to be healthy? And you know what's also crazy? It's not body positivity anymore once someone decides to lose weight and take care of themselves in a healthy manner. If you go to the gym, if you start to eat healthy, if you lose weight intentionally, you are somehow fatphobic. And I do think that's one of the many reasons why many women are overweight, because they are manipulated into thinking that effort is hate. Take Lizzo, for example. One day she decided to lose weight, and there were so many criticism. Most of the criticism came from fat people. Surprise! Oh, so you're mad because she no longer looks like you, and there's no reason for you to justify your unhealthy choices because someone once you looked up to is becoming healthier. Why are people getting mad and annoyed because other people are deciding to change their lives for the better? They decided to start working out, they started to go on walks, they started to eat better. But let's be so honest, these are objectively healthy things to do as a person. Doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter what shape and size you are. If you want to be healthy, you should be doing these things. So all of the things I just said about the body positivity community is shredding people apart. When unhealthy behaviors are affirmed by a group of people in this community, people stay stuck. We should start shaming people that we love in a way to motivate them towards a healthier life. There's no harm in that. Because shame does work sometimes. I'm all for having freedom to do whatever you want with your body. Do what makes you happy because it's your life. You only have one life. And I don't fault anyone for how they want to look. You can have your preferences. But if you're in a body so big to the point that it hurts to walk or even stand, and you run out of breath when walking, are you truly happy with that? Physically and mentally? Just be so honest with yourself right now. You don't have to admit it to anyone but yourself. Wouldn't it be better if you could play with your kids and not run out of breath? Wouldn't it be so nice to go on a hike, to go on a backpacking trip, and see beautiful nature that you will miss out on if you're not in a capable body? So there are so many reasons to be physically healthy other than just the way you look. Self-love is important, but obesity isn't something we should celebrate. You should love yourself enough to realize that you shouldn't be morbidly obese. And two things can be true at once. You can love yourself and work on yourself. Studies have shown that if you're morbidly obese, you are more likely to suffer from health issues. And it's the same with being underweight. Yes, I understand that we all have our own genetic codes, our unique genetic code, which results in different body types, different in metabolism. Men and women are also different. For example, I know people in my life who are naturally skinny, who can eat junk food no exercise and gain 0 weight. They can just sit on the couch all day and eat potato chips. If I did the same, I would gain more weight than them. But neither is healthy though. If you're like anywhere on the spectrum, but you're doing these unhealthy things, it's unhealthy. But the solution to a healthy life is the same. Whole foods, exercise, hydration, sleep better. These are like the basic things. People are gonna say like eating healthy and exercising are expensive. I think that's such a flawed argument because if you're obese or like underweight, you are more likely to have health issues, right? So you have to go to the doctor and get medication. So are medications and medical bills not expensive? Is buying 2 seats on a plane not expensive? People are literally out there getting plastic surgery to get fat sucked out of their bodies.
Somehow we've reached the point in time to where people are now choosing plastic surgery over a caloric deficit.
I got 21 bullets inside of this clip and I'm ready to unload this bitch.
Is that not expensive? For the plastic surgery, if it's a medical condition, that's a different story. But people are literally doing that out of laziness. Portion control is free. Walks are free. Going on a run is free. You don't have to go to the gym if you can't afford a gym membership. Calisthenics is free. Dancing is free. And discipline is free. It's so simple, but it's not easy. So stop giving yourself excuses. You know what? Even if you're disabled and it's not easy for you to exercise, you can still make healthy choices. Regardless of what you weigh and what you look like, doesn't mean that you're not worthy of love and respect. But we gotta stop telling people who are objectively unhealthy that they are fine, that they are healthy. That's not uplifting. You're keeping them stuck in their situation. It's neglect disguised in empowerment. Do better. Thanks for watching.